Hey, Michael. First, welcome to Columbus and camp here. Good to see you. Just talking with Torts a little bit about you. I mean, he's he said that you guys had some ups and downs, obviously in New York, but that you guys have stayed in touch over the years. What was it about Torts that you wanted to continue that relationship even after he left?
I've played for numerous coaches, coming in my 12th year in the league now. The thing with Torts, you know where you stand with him. He's brutally honest, and if you can take it, if you have thick skin, I mean, there's no other coach you'd rather play for. I'll play with for coaches who you're not sure where you stand. It's tough to get to have a conversation with. You're not sure if they're telling you the truth or not. And with him, you know where you stand every day, and that's very hard to find. And he wears his heart on his sleeve too. He do anything for his players. He wants to win just as bad as the players do, and I respect that about him.
Did it take maybe playing for other coaches, not to name anybody, but just playing for other coaches to maybe put that in perspective for you?
Yeah, I had Torts my first year in the league at 19. I came in as an offensive defenseman, first round pick. Going through junior, you're playing with the puck, you're playing in all offensive positions, and then you have Torts. And as you guys know, he preaches blocking shots, playing defense, playing the right way, playing within the system. So it took me a little bit of time to adapt to that. And luckily we had some great leadership in New York as well to help me out. But I think those were the highs and lows with him, was trying to understand him at a young age. But as previously stated, now being in my 12th year, understanding what it takes to win every single night, we definitely see eye to eye when it comes to that.
How did this whole situation kind of come to be? Had you been kind of in communication with Torts, or one of you reach out to the other one?
No communication with Torts. Not until after I signed the PTO. It's just weird times, I guess, with COVID. Not many teams signing a lot of veteran players. You see a lot of us who've been in the league quite a few years and played quite a few games, just signing PTOs, and it's a weird time. And I guess unfortunate for our cases, but it is what it is. I've learned the ups and downs, the good and the bad of the business, and understanding that a lot of things are under control, and just trying to make the best of each day. And one thing I've always lived by: if I could look at myself in the mirror at the end of the day knowing I gave it my all, then I can go to sleep easy.
Thanks. Next, we'll go to Aaron Portzline. Go ahead, Porty.
Hey, Michael, thanks for doing this. You would have had PTO opportunities, I'm guessing, in multiple cities, a player of your stature. What about this opportunity was a draw? What do you see here?
Obviously, the familiarity with Torts, understanding where the team's at, the team trying to win. I've been in some unfortunate circumstances in the past few years, being on rebuilding teams where no matter how well you played, it didn't matter. The best players weren't in the lineup every night. They were just playing young guys to grow and to, I guess, to breed them for the next few years. So those are, as much as I love the mentor role and helping out with young guys, I'm also a very competitive person. And, it was instilled at me at a young age in this league that through Torts, the best players play every single night. It doesn't matter how much you make, how old you are, what situation you're in. If you deserve to play, you deserve to play. So that was definitely one of them. Again, understanding where the team's at. Been following them just through Torts' journey as well, seeing them here. Pretty familiar with the team, their recent success, and I like their chances, to win. And that's, as your career gets, as you get older and older within your career, you want to win. And I was fortunate enough to get a Stanley Cup with St. Louis, and I think that's makes you even hungrier to get that next one.
There's an irony here that I can't miss. I wonder if you've recognized it as well. 12 years ago, John Tortorella is trying to get you to take the risk and the offense out of your game. And one of the draws of you coming to Columbus now is, boy, it'd be nice to have somebody in the back end that could push things a little bit. I think they see you as a guy that could maybe breathe some offensive life into things. Have you had a good chuckle about that as well?
Yeah. It's funny how things have come full circle. But where my game was at 19 as to where I'm now at 30, it's come a long way. And I think being put in different positions, you come into the league, as I said before, as an offensive defenseman, you were relied upon to produce. And then going to other situations, in Philadelphia, my second year, I was strictly a shutdown and penalty kill guy. First penalty kill and play against other teams' top lines. Didn't play as much power play. So I've learned along the way how to adapt into whatever role the team needs me to win. And I think that's what makes me a versatile player. It allows me to play any position. I can play the left and right side, power play, penalty kill, against the other team's top line, ozone. No matter the situation, I've played it and I'm comfortable with it. So it certainly helps out too, because injuries do come along the way, and having guys that with experience that can fill in with depth, I think is crucial when you're trying to win a Stanley Cup.
When do you guys address the idea of a contract? Do you do that after camp? Have you decided how that process is going to work?
I wish I had that answer. I'm just trying to grind through each day, try to get through Torts' practices. They haven't got any easier since 12 years ago, that's for sure. So when that conversation comes up, we'll deal with it, but I'm not looking too far ahead. Trying to make the most of each day, trying to get to know the guys, make a good impression of the coaching staff and management, and let the business side take care of itself, hopefully sooner than later.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll go one more from Michael. We'll go back to Brian Hedger. Go ahead, Hedge.
Hey, can you hear me? There we go. I was just wondering when you got to town here after agreeing to the PTO, and did you have any previous friendships, relationships in the locker room, or is this completely like a whole new group of guys that you gotta get to know?
For the most part, a whole new group of guys. I've known Nicky for years, played against him even through junior. Got to know him actually at Mark Stell's wedding my first year, so 12 years ago. I know Max Domi a little bit from home in Toronto. A lot of mutual friends. Some guys in town, some alum. Derek Dorsett I played with in New York and Vancouver, so he's local here. So out of all the teams I've played on, actually probably the fewest amount of guys that I have previous relationships with. I'm pretty outgoing. I like to keep things light, so I'm trying not to overstep any boundaries or step on any toes right now. But I don't think it'll be long before we'll be joking in the room and laughing, having a good time.
Yep. Thanks.
Thanks, Delzy.
Thanks, guys.